Morning, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. It's me, TD, right back on the screens. Once again, you guys are in my bathroom, just so you know. I am going to be sharing with you guys my morning routine, and then I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I do my makeup, and we're going to have a chit chat and just talk about things that have been on my heart and as to why I'm going to be start doing things a bit different. So let's get right into the video. I am starting with my CeraVe. This is the hydrating cleanser for normal to dry skin. I bought the small little one because I was testing it out and I love it. This is the second time I bought it, and I think I'm ready to commit to the bigger one that costs 200 rand because I really love this cleanser. I'll wash my face for a minute and then yeah, this is how my skin looks like afterwards. Starting to get hydrated, starting to, you know, give it some life. So my skin is still damp, so we're gonna move right into my serum. I use the Rose Hip serum. It's not necessarily a serum, but it's an oil, but I love it. I like how my skin looks after I put it on. I have used different products in the past, so for now this is what I am liking and that's what I've been using. Because my skin does like to get dry, I go in with my Neutrogena Hydro Boost and I just take enough for my face. And I think for me this just gives me extra hydration, and then I go in with my Simply Essential, it's almost finished, my Minoi cream. I like this cream, it's lightweight, it's not too heavy. They did change the formula and I really like this new thick. It has like a cool viscosity. It's like nice and thick compared to the previous one that they had. The other one was super lightweight, but I like this new one, and it's, yeah, I think it's quite hydrating. And by the way, in order for you to get a good makeup look, you must do your skincare routine properly and you must hydrate, because it just takes your products, your foundation, whatever, to the next level. So that's that. And then last but not least, I'm gonna go in with my Derma Opal SPF 30. I'm just going to use what I have in my hand, but I'm certain that I have another one because I don't like running out of products, especially when it's in the middle of the week. So yeah, I'm also just gonna put that on my nail, and then I am going to be doing my makeup with you guys, and then we're gonna have a chit chat about certain things. So let us go and do that. Welcome back, you guys. So I don't want to rush this video per se, and I really hope I will be able to speak from the heart. And even if like my ring lights are not working with me today, we are going to trust natural lighting and hope that this video will come out the way I intended for it to come out. So in today's video, I'm kind of going to be taking you guys like in my brain because I've been going through a lot in terms of, you know, the channel, where I am as a person, and I think I want to get through this video without crying. That's the first thing. And then the second thing is I want to be able to get the message across in a manner in which everybody can understand me. So I am not necessarily going to be talking about the products per se, but just know that you guys saw already I started the video a bit different because I want to do things a bit different going forward. And I already prepped my skin and I already put on my primer, and now we are going to start off with the makeup. I'm just going to be showing you how I kind of place things, and I don't want to be too like zoomed in because I still want you guys to kind of focus on what's going on. Let's get right into it. Okay, so the purpose of today's video is to let you guys know why I have been inconsistent, which is the first thing, and the second thing is like where I am, right? So for the longest of time, well, not even for the longest time, for the last month, I've been struggling to create content because I felt like I have kind of taught everything that I needed to teach, but at the same time, I know there are new people who are starting their journeys and, you know, still want, I would say, I call myself like a teacher. So why am I using my hands and not actually finding my products? I've never done this before like this, you know, but I am going to start with my, I feel like I messed up my brow, so I'm just gonna fix my brow, and then yeah. So I have been struggling to create content because I've been going through a lot of changes as an individual, and not saying that natural hair content doesn't inspire me anymore, no, not at all, but I do want to share other sides of me that I think you guys, I don't know, it's not even for you per se, it's for me because God has placed this on my heart, and I have been saying to him, like, I will share more of my stuff, because I remember reading a status from someone, and they said that sometimes people don't need a prescription, they need like a testimony. Their prescription is a testimony, and it's someone's story, because I think we go through a lot as individuals, and we are very, very scared to share our experiences, because we think that people are not going to be able to relate to what we are saying and what we went through, and maybe obviously we are full of shame and everything that comes with having, like, if you went through something difficult, it's very hard to come out on the other side and be able to tell your story, because you just feel like your past is this deep dark thing that you have to hide to yourself and others. But I don't think so. I really think it's courageous to share what you've been through with people. I'm letting you guys into my thoughts and all that kind of stuff, so it is scary, but God was like, I got you, okay? Because I worry a lot. I worry about things like the numbers, the videos now that I'm going to be creating not going to be hitting the numbers that I want them to hit or not. But God just said, go for it and trust me. So I decided, this one thought popped in my mind, and I found myself telling myself that for the next 6 months, I don't want to care what people say, and I just want to do things that pleases me. I am like exposing myself to new ways of, not even new ways, but I am rediscovering myself, right? And the purpose of today's video is kind of to show you guys, well, to talk about myself and say what I've been going through. I've been rediscovering myself because I have been through so much changes and so much pain, so much trauma, that within those processes, those phases in which through those seasons that you go through when you are hurting and you're in pain, guys, I think I'm very terrible at the talking and the makeup thing, but okay, let me try to focus on both. You forget pieces of yourself, and I have forgotten so much of myself. And the funny thing is, I've been scared to open up, because I felt like I would end up, maybe, for example, maybe like talking about other people, which I didn't want to do that, But I realized also, I felt this fear of not being allowed to talk about myself to you guys, right? And it's weird that I use the word allow, because it truly felt that way in a weird way, but I realized I'm the one who was bonding myself to that, not allowing myself to be honest with you guys and all that kind of stuff. I know, I am known as somebody who just creates natural hair content, but honestly speaking, I am ready to kind of grow with you guys as an individual, So yeah, so that's what has been on my heart, right? And as I was setting up for today's video, I put on I always have like sticky notes next to me and around me, because I realize that there are lots of thoughts that I sometimes have about myself that can be a little bit dark, and we just think about them and we let them go. And I'm someone who likes to dwell on things. Well, I've started to make it a habit of dwelling on thoughts that I catch that are a bit negative, or those that are very positive. For example, last Friday I was watching a series, and there was a song that played at the end which I really liked, so I like Shazammed it and I danced to it. Like, I was so happy. I was so happy. But sometimes, we in life, we are so used to being in the darkness that we forget to celebrate life and be present. And I danced to that song. I played like 3 times, and then afterwards, like, I went to go take my shower. I just felt so good afterwards. So anyway, but today I also caught myself saying that, so I have sticky notes, and I always have like a pen around me or whatever to catch these thoughts, and I put them down and I kind of meditate on them, because I meditate in the morning. I think I shared with you guys like how I started my morning. So I like meditate in the morning. I do my yoga. Immediately after I do my yoga, I meditate. Because I feel like I've already entered that place of like stillness through my yoga session. So I just kind of grab on what I already have and meditate. My mind is already clear, So that's when I prefer to do my meditation. And it's already in the morning, so I mean, why not? So that's kind of like how I do my mornings. And then I'll find one of these sticky notes, and I will like meditate on whatever thought came up and try to figure out like where it stems from. So for me today, I wrote being scared to change, right? So for me, recording this video, knowing that it's going to be chaotic, it's not going to be perfect the first time, but the fact that I'm trying and I'm putting myself out there makes me feel good, because at the end of the day, I'm exercising a lot of muscles at once. And it's a lot, because when you figure out that you are in your season of change, it's scary and it's overwhelming, right? You just like, wait, what? I used to believe in that, but now I don't anymore. For example, I think I've mentioned this year, in the beginning of this year, that I am going to be getting rid of all my clothes, and it's been on my heart for the longest of time. And I know why that's happening, because I remember journaling. So I journal a lot, but because the last few years have been so insane, I have forgotten so much of myself that I didn't do as much as I used to, okay? Especially, I would say the last year, like from last year, July to now, I have had the most difficult times, and I don't think I actually wrote about it, or kind of wrote about like what I went through emotionally, my thoughts and stuff. Because for me, journaling, it's just my thoughts. And so I didn't. And now I went back to it because I realized that I am going back to my old self, and I'm picking up pieces of me that I might have forgotten when I was going through certain pieces of me. So I'm scared to change, like example, I'm worried about the numbers. I'm just like, oh my gosh, God, you and I are doing this. We are finally doing this. I am doing it. You said I should do it, which is me sharing, my life, my thoughts, and all that kind of stuff. Oh my God, why did I do that? Just always wanting to be in control, which is the other thing. I love being in control of things. And if I can't control the situation, it drives me insane. It drives me insane. So guys, I'm kind of like doing a reverse, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it's reverse makeup, reverse contouring. So I'm first gonna contour, and then I'm going to put on my foundation on top. Okay. So anyway, I like being in control, and I'm freaking out right now. I'm just like, I don't know if this is gonna turn out the way I planned it to in my head. It's not, obviously, because I keep forgetting to to do my makeup while I'm talking to you guys. So yeah, man, being in control and always wanting to be in control is one of my things that I'm working on right now. And I want to share with that, to kind of go on that journey with you guys, because I think maybe, you guys know I'm old now. I can't keep creating natural hair content forever till I die. We just sometimes have to be realistic about certain things, right? I can't create natural hair content until I die. Let's think about it that way, right? And also, I have other passions that I want to share with you guys. And yeah, like you guys already know that I'm starting a business from scratch. That takes a lot of work. I remember back in the past, I would never be able to tell someone that out loud, because Black people are always full with this mentality that if you tell people, yeah, sure, I know some things you shouldn't say out loud because they will delay the process, yada yada, but not everything. You get what I mean? And also, what's meant for you will find you. You get what I mean? Sometimes we worry too much about things that are out of our control. So what if you told somebody about your dreams and you are scared that they're gonna, now I don't know what they're gonna do to you, but like, relax, mate. Like, God got you 100%. So yeah, also, you guys can tell, like, I'm all over the place. My mind is all over the place, but trust you me, guys, with time we will get better at these makeup things, okay? But right now I'm just blending everything in. So yeah, going back to it, right? I was so scared. I was like, God, what if now this video only gets like 100 views? He's like, so what if it gets only 100 views? Isn't it what you want? Aren't you doing what you want? Rediscovering myself with you guys and taking you on that journey. That's literally what I want to do, in essence, okay? And this is me trying to break it down while I do my makeup with you guys, because you guys have been saying you want makeup looks, but I'm just like, I don't even know. I don't know how to start this makeup look, how to do it, and God was just like, this is the way you're gonna do it. So I really hope next time I will be able to, I'm not gonna end the video. I know I'm sounding like I'm gonna end the video, but I'm not. That I'll be able to focus more on the makeup and the doing and the talking all at the same time. But also, you see, I'm starting to become very gentle with myself, and just saying that, I actually want to cry because I'm so hard on myself, you guys. I am so hard on myself, and thank goodness I'm doing my makeup because I can't cry because I'm putting on concealer. I am so hard on myself, and sometimes I can really use harsh words on me when I'm going through something, you know, or when I didn't accomplish something. Nowadays, hell no. Obviously, you know, some days are better than the others, but I fight through the days that I know that I feel like might not be good, and I will take the time. Because let me tell you something about depression. She likes being noticed that she's there. She wants you to know that, hey, I'm still here. You might be having a great day, but remember, we're just gonna give you a depressive episode out of nowhere for no particular reason. So when I feel myself my energy starting like to die down, I fight. So for me, when I can feel that my depression is trying to attack me, I go to the gym and I fight at the gym, because what you're not gonna do is trying to ruin the rest of my day. Because for me, you guys, when I'm depressed, I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to do anything. The day, it will be me and the depression. Like throughout the day, I'll be like, hey, look, I'm gonna try to do the things, at least, you know, get out of bed. Just do the bare minimum, but don't let it like get you like that. But also, again, it's a muscle I'm training, and I wrote it down here on my notes that I'm exercising my mental muscle, and that is so hard. For example, when I go through stuff, I prefer to go through them alone, and I shut everybody out of my life, which is a very, very bad thing to do, but I do that. And as of late, I've been missing my friends so much that I want to cry. I found myself crying in the shower, which is the other note I put down, that schedule time for crying. You know, if you feel like there are moments in which I'm doing my yoga session and I just get like a flush of heavy emotions and I just cry and I let go, because I realize that I'm in my season of like shedding and layering new parts of me. That's why I want to get rid of all my clothes. That's why I want to change my content. Not necessarily all of it, you guys. I'm still gonna record natural hair content, but I still want to also have these sit down chit chats, vlogs, all those kind of stuff. I am growing as a person, and I want to take you guys on that journey with me. So yeah, I think you guys can tell that the makeup is actually coming in together, even though it feels like I'm not doing anything. Anyway, so I go to the gym, I cry. If it's not at the gym, I don't cry at the gym, you know, I don't go to the gym so I can cry. I could be doing something, you know, being in my element and whatever, and all of a sudden I get a flush of emotions and I cry, and I work as I'm like going through that freaking barbell, like 20 kgs, I'm pushing it. I will cry and I will let all those emotions come out, and I feel good afterwards. I feel good. I don't feel stressed out. Sometimes when I'm doing yoga, I get a flush of emotions. Sometimes I'm in the shower and I cry. Also, the shower is probably the safest place if you feel like you're not ready to cry with yourself, because that's the other thing. We are scared of ourselves. We don't want to sit with ourselves and our emotions. So if you want to distract yourself while you're crying, go into the shower, cry, you know. Some people are scared of hearing themselves cry, which is really, really weird. I really suggest that you do that. The other thing that I've also forgotten about myself, you know, since I have been freaking depressed, is that I love doing makeup. Like, it calms me down. It's so calming to me. I take my time, which is the other thing. I've always lived in this life of rushing everywhere, and now I've learned to slow down and take time for myself, like truly. And that's the other thing. I always used to do that before this depression came for me, you guys. I was that one person. If I'm taking a shower, I'm going to take like I'm going to take a 15-minute shower, 15-minute session to 20 minutes of moisturizing. It takes me an hour to get just to shower. Like showering, moisturizing, dry brushing, staring at myself in the mirror and my body and looking at all my curves and my sexiness. I am that person who used to do that, but I forgot to do that. So this weekend I did that. I really, really did that, you guys. I was so happy with myself, because a lot of people obviously are on their weight loss journey. I am on my weight gain journey, you guys. I am a tiny human being, and because of that, when I lose weight, or rather not even when I lose weight, when I'm stressed out, it shows on my body, it shows on my face, my pimples come out, everything. It's just a shit show, and I hate it. I hate it when I am stressed out like that. Like, especially, guys, this brush broke, look, but I love the thingy broke, but I love this part of it. So I'm just going to lightly bake, not even baking, but I'm just going to start carving out my face. When I am stressed out, how you guys should know I'm stressed out, you will see that I become smaller, like my iron drops immediately. I'm also anemic, and that's a trigger. When I become stressed out, it goes do. And so I have to be careful and protect my heart and guard my heart, because it's the first to go, you know. When your heart is not okay, you will see it. My body shows. It shows on my my skin, on my body, and I lose a lot of weight. So I just recently hit, last month, June, I hit 50 kgs. So for some people, they might be like, wait, what? How small can you be? I'm a very small human being. I weigh like size 3, you guys. I'm a very small human being. So yeah, so for me, I was so excited about it, but also I kind of got like a bittersweet moment, like a very toxic moment, because my inner crazy self was just like, okay, but isn't that like fat? And I was like, girl, shut up. Do you see this way? I started lifting harder at the gym the second I realized that I weighed 50 kg, because I was so excited. Like, a large part of me was more excited about the weight, and then a piece of me was also a little bit annoyed that I got fat. It's translating it as fat, but I'm not fat. I'm fit. Like, I'm healthy. This is healthy. A person who is my age should weigh probably more than that, but also you have to take into consideration body types and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so basically, you guys, honestly speaking, I am done with this look. All I have to do is put on mascara and setting spray, and then usually I'll put on lip, and I'll be back so we can conclude this video, because I didn't intend for it to be like 27 minutes. But it's okay, TD, it's okay. We are learning. Maybe next time it will be 15 minutes. But also, I don't do my makeup in 15 minutes. Like I told y'all, I take my time. It's what I do now. Also, just advice, and I'm starting to get really excited because it's like the end of the video. I don't even know why. Please take some of the stuff that I mentioned. Like, stand in front of the mirror, look at yourself, because you judge yourself. I thought I had so much cellulite and I didn't. That's still there, but they're not even that visible. I swear to you, I'm so like harsh on myself, like I said, and I'm learning to be kind and practicing kindness and gentleness on me. And I think it's like, I love it. I love it. So stand in front of the mirror. Sometimes we forget ourselves when we are going through shit, and I know that because I've been through it, and now I live with depression, and it's something that I actually thought I would never talk about. My best friend asked me over the weekend, because I'm exercising lots of things. I pushed everybody away when I was going through it, and now I miss my friends so much, and I started reaching out to them. I had a video call with one of my friends. I was so happy afterwards. Like, I was so happy. I was like, why did you stop talking to them? And I realized why, and I was like, yeah, we don't do that anymore. And I found myself saying to her, I can't do this life thing alone. And now I want to cry. Okay, we're not gonna cry. We have makeup on. Thank goodness we have makeup on. And I keep saying to myself, you know, I'm happy that I reached out like that. So my friend, my best friend, he was like, would you ever talk about, like, you know, your depression and stuff? Like, and I was like, never. I would never talk about that. Why would I do that? Like, it's not that place. Not even like that, but it's more of like being vulnerable. We are scared of being vulnerable so badly. And I was like to myself, I would never do that. Look at what I'm doing now, because it's been on my heart. I meditated on this, you guys. Like, you don't understand. I don't just do things. I'm somebody who overthinks a lot. Therefore, this decision is well thought out, and whatever the results comes, you know, whatever they are, I'm not gonna necessarily care per se. I'm not gonna be stressed out and be like, oh my gosh, this is such a long video and it was all over the place. I'm not gonna judge myself. I'm just gonna be happy that I did it, and I'm gonna continue to do it, because right now it's what I need to do. Like, right, I'm in my journey of listening to what I want to do, okay, but obviously with caution. Just to take away and kind of conclude the video, I was trying to, like I said in the beginning of the video, I don't know if you guys caught on the message, but I tried to basically talk about reinventing yourself. Not even reinventing, but like rediscovering yourself, because that's where I am. And be okay with letting go of things that no longer serve you, and also be open to things that you know are good for you. You should probably start doing. And
I would say also, you know, like the exercises I said to you guys, look at yourself in the front of the mirror. You might enjoy that. You will never know what you're going to get from it, but I highly suggest that you do it. And then, let's see what else. Write down your thoughts. If there's anything you take away from this video, is write down your thoughts, because let me tell you, they will let you know where you are mentally, okay? Because I have been very present in how I think nowadays, because if you're not, you're gonna end up thinking of nonsense, and that's normally towards yourself. So just be aware and be careful of how you are thinking about yourself. So I really hope in a weird way you guys enjoyed this video, because I know I did, and I will continue to do them until I get them to where I want them to be, kind of bad. And I'll see you guys in my next one, and bye for now from my muscles and I. We will see you in the next video. Bye.